Hello friends, I am Dr. Sunita Ram from Biani Girls College. I am an assistant professor here, and today we are going to discuss about the process of photosynthesis. Basically why this is important. The whole universe depends on the production of a kind of thing that is glucose, and it is synthesized by our system, that is plant system. Plants are the lowest organism in the food chain, and they are referred as producer because they synthesize carbohydrate for which is used by the human being and animals, and it is transferred to the next system of the food web and the food chain. Basically the whole process is dependent on the photosynthesis only. So where do this process takes place and how the synthesis of glucose takes place? It is divided into following two chains. Basically this is the structure, that is chloroplast, present in the leaves of the all green plants, and which is responsible for the entrapment of the light energy, which is later on converted into glucose. The process of photosynthesis is divided into two reactions. One is the light reaction and another one is a dark reaction, which is also referred as a Calvin cycle. In chloroplast, whenever a light comes, it is captured by the grana and the water is split into oxygen, which will generate a reducing power, that is known as ATP and NADPH, and later on the ATP and NADPH by the help of CO2 through the process of Calvin cycle first converted into triose phosphate and later on it will be converted into glucose. So the transfer of electron from the ground state to the higher state and how this all process takes place, we are going to discuss over here. Immersion effect, it is an effect which suggests us that whenever two chlorophyll molecules are in vicinity to each other, whenever light falls on it, the one molecule of the chlorophyll will be excited and reaches to its excited state, which is referred as P680 star. This is the wavelength of the light, and this system will be referred as photosystem 2. Whenever light comes, the electron goes excited and the molecule reaches to its excited state. Later on the electron is transferred to the pheophytene. Pheophytene itself is a chlorophyll molecule where the central magnesium ion has been replaced with hydrogen ion. Later on it is referred as QA and QB, and then cytochrome B6F. The electron will be transferred to the plastocyanin and will reaches to the another chlorophyll molecule which is capable of absorbing the light, which is have a wavelength of more than 680, and this will be referred as photosystem 1, and the wavelength will be referred as P700, and the system will be referred as photosystem 1. So whenever a light comes and the electron, the molecule get excited and reaches to its excited state, later on the electron is transferred to the A0 and the A1 state, and then iron sulfate complex, where but two NADPH molecule will be converted into NADPH. So the whole gist of the process is the flow of electron takes place by Z scheme and through the cyclin also. Whenever there is a cyclic flow of the electron, we just have to remove this part, and the electron itself reaches back to the photosystem P680. So this will be referred as cyclic flow of the electron. It will not be referred as Z scheme, but whenever the electron does not reaches to its parent molecule, then we will not refer it as a Z scheme, and we will refer it as a cyclic flow of the electron. By both the process, both processes takes place simultaneously, but there is a lot of difference between the light reaction and the dark reaction. As the word suggests, the light reaction needs light energy for its complete fulfillment or the generation of the reducing power in the form of ATP and NADPH, but the dark reaction does not need any kind of this type of process. It just needs the ATP and NADPH, which will generate a power to convert the CO2 into C6H12O6. Thank you very much. Today we will sum up over here only.